Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Sikkbeetz here. I am playing a very low resolution. Very, very low. This doesn't really matter. I'm just messing around with it just for the sake of it. Now you can really see where my frames is. That's something they need to work on, is that when you load in the game, then it's actually what you set it up for. So this doesn't really matter for me right now. I can hardly hit 60 frames on, the best day with my present hardware. But in the July 2025 update, we get some really nice stuff, right? We got FSR added in. Instead of just NVIDIA's DLSS, we got TSR added. We got TAAU. These are just different kinds of upscaling and anti-aliasing. I tend to stick with FSR because I have an AMD card and FSR is AMD. I'm using a RX 590, so you can see here my upscaler. I'm using performance. That way you can see up here I'm getting 30 frames in the menu, ladies and gentlemen. that's that's just to prove to you that I'm using a old system with old stuff. I have a old Intel motherboard that is made for, well, workstations. I got 32 gigs of DDR3 memory because that's how old this system is overall. And you couldn't tell by the RX 590, could you, right? Because that's 8 gigs, and what does it really matter at this point? But yeah, here's my all setup. All this beautiful stuff. I am not going to use AMD frame generation, right? Ready? Check this out. I'm not even going to apply it. Hey, watch. I'm going to apply all the other stuff first. AMD frame generation. Just by clicking it. Yeah, you can see it's skipping just my mouse moving around. Ready? Check this out. Oh boy. Yeah, generating so many frames that it's skipping endlessly. I mess with this and I mess with this and I mess with this. I drop everything down to low. They just haven't optimized their setup properly so that it's even a pain in the butt just to move around menus. Alright, so I'm just going to keep this as off. No need to mess with it. Once they fix it, then I'll probably use it, and then everything will be smooth and beautiful. But for now, I'm using really, really low settings. Alright? Now I'm using a 1080p monitor. This thing can handle 1080p, but for whatever reason, their stuff just ain't doing it. And you can see resolution percent. I'm doing 49% of this. That way my frames are at least doing something. Alright, so I'm going to go Scorched Enclave. Now, I should be going Ashen Mesa in order to do my present quest, but I'm going to mess with some other quests. Alright, see this terror on display. See, find some Europans, which is basically America, and England, probably Australia. They haven't really confirmed any of this stuff. This is just what I'm surmising based off of things like 1984. And also you hear things like Eruska, which sounds like Europe and Asia. Or rather not Asia, but that's Eurasia. So Eruska would be Russia with part of Europe. Whereas Eurasia would be part of probably southern/eastern Europe mixed with like China, Japan, etc. So I'm gonna go and find a American slash Hootser what's it and make them give me some stuff. Word is those Europans love playing dirty. They'll use any poor soul they can find to camouflage their vehicles. Just throw them on top like a coat of paint. if you happen across one of those corpse tanks when it's been taken out, get the control panel off it. We need to know who we're dealing with in there. So y'all gonna help me find that. Now, I've tried to do this one recently, but as of the last couple updates, I haven't been able to find the King of Kings. The Rat King has been weirdly elusive, whereas before he'd come out maybe every third drop-in, even in Ashen Mesa. No, not Ashen Mesa. What's the other one? Scorched Enclave. So, yeah, this is my favorite zone. Scorched Enclave, and I saw him only here in Scorched. I'm gonna drop in Cemetery. This is my favorite area to drop in. Clips are hit and miss, and I've never dropped in on bunkers, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna find one more little area thing. Let's see. Avenge the Fallen. Your Asian brawlers have been wiping out your open forces. As such, I am authorized to reward you for destroying 10 of them to thin their numbers. So all I need to do is find some of these brawlers and just take them out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? We'll see if I find any. Those Eurasian brawlers are a plague on our people. They're running wild and killing off our soldiers with impunity. Give me proof that you've taken out at least 10 of them, and I'll make sure you're rewarded handsomely. Sorry, it's just the voice I get in my head for these characters. I like doing voices. It's fun. Alright, so let's see. You see this? You can see right here. He doesn't trust me as much as the other people because I've taken out some of his people. And I don't feel like selling anything to him, but that's a good way to get all your stuff back, or rather your trust back with the various vendors. And so you can see right here I got a specially made AK. I got all my parts for my AK, this guy right here, from the battlefield. Oh, I got a really nice magazine. It's this guy right here, the Cala H, from my AK for the grip. This is the newest one. It looks like it says +0. You can see right there under recoil and stability. It also says -0. But I assume that's probably a microcosm within like the system's memory or whatever for the game. But maybe they'll fix that later. Who knows? You see here on stock. Boom. Where is it? This is the most recent one that I've grabbed right here. I should probably actually put on the one. You can see how the numbers change too. I'm gonna go with D. Everybody likes that one. By everybody, I mean I don't really know. I'm just making things up as I go. Because there's not that many videos on this game because it's still early access. Alright, upper receiver, boom. I'm not switching to A, even though it doesn't really matter. Gas tube, E is definitely the best of them. As far as like what I have here. Barrel, no. I guess I could update the barrel. It's a .04 change on recoil, which you might notice later. Who knows? Let's see. Do I got any real good things here? Nah, not really. Yeah, you gotta actually look at the numbers more than anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with G. That's probably the best. See, this optic right here is my favorite. It's slim. It doesn't take up that much viewing space. I have so many copies of each of these, partly from buying them and partly from finding them on the field, because Bagman has a stupid amount of storage space, especially when you use what I'm going to show you later. foregrip. It really all depends on the guns. So there are some guns where foregrip is actually a complete and total detriment. Like, there's no point in getting a foregrip. It just ruins everything. Yeah, so that's good for this. Now pick a tinny. That's just a way of saying which side of the gun, like whether it's this side or the top or the bottom or the other side, that you're placing something. So you can see right here, laser sight. Boom. That's what this guy is. On the other side, or actually rather on the bottom, you can see that, boom, I got a flashlight. I could add more stuff, but it's really pointless at this point. Like, what, am I going to add another flashlight or another laser sight? Oh, no point. That's as far as I can really go. You can see here I got a nice little muzzle device, suppressed. That way I'm harder to detect. They still detect you from pretty far away. I'll give him that. But even so, you can see this one has the best overall. Like, even though it's probably a microcosm, like I was saying with the other thing, all in all, B is probably the best for this gun. I'm gonna go ahead and save changes, because then I can always find this gun. Boom. There we go. Time to back out. Boom. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong one. Boom. There we go. All good and set. Now, I'm not going to mess with the shotgun. You can't really... This is a surplus shotgun. You have unlimited of these. Likewise with the surplus rifle here. This has the same kind of ammo as my AK here. And you can see I've used my AK a lot here. Go back down so you can see it properly. Boom. This guy. You see it? Boom, level 35. That means I've taken out a lot of dudes with it. A couple things have been like tanks, because I'm just sitting there just wasting ammo on them. But all in all, yeah, I spent a lot of time with this gun. I don't use this shotgun that much, but that's just because it's pretty weak. Alright, so check this out. I want to show you guys something really good. You see this guy here, Aramaki? He's the Eurasian vendor. Boom. See, you got your 545, which is the AK ammo. Boom. Surplus. Check this out. 0 credits. There, he's got 500. For 30, it costs 0. So, 0 times what? Oh look, 0 credits for 500 rounds. Yeah, of course I'll take that. I'd be an idiot not to. Now, I've been using a lot of these 40 mil grenades, which I can't right now because I need to upgrade my guy, and because I just the other day had prestiged him. He's not presently able to. See, I'll show you what I mean. Boom. Costs 2,000 XP to buy this. This is grenade launcher. Alright. Now, I still got a lot of levels to go. Right, you can see my total XP with this guy. And once you reach the cap for this level, you can't upgrade any further. Doesn't matter if you have extra XP left over. Nah, you're good. You can't go any further. You might as well just, boom, prestige, and then your max health goes up. And then you get to start all this over again. So, boom, I need 2,000 just to start extra carry weight. Increase that 5, then 10, 20, 30, 40. Not really. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because I forgot how to math for a second. But yeah. So this guy's got a total of 5 levels for each of these. Got your LMG, light machine gun, grenade launcher, and heavy rifle. Mostly, I just do carry capacity and grenade launcher. This guy does great with that combo. Alright, now, one other thing, because I was just telling you about ammo. I know I got my ADD going on. But this guy also has some surplus, but he only has 100. Now I want you to notice something about Bunko here. He's a scavenger guy. See that? At maximum trust, this guy wants to sell you things for 125% of their value. Now if we back up, you see everybody else. Grillo for Europa, Aramaki, Heisenberg, Bundleton, and Charles, all of them, you can see 75% of max cost. And that's with level 3 max trust. But this guy, he's literally one of your scavenger people. No, he wants 50% more than everybody else. So, only thing I ever get from this guy, surplus ammo for $0. Because I don't really need to worry about it, alright? Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do my setup when I don't have my grenade launcher available. Ready? Check this out. Boom, 545 surplus. I'm going to go ahead and take 1,000. A little over 1,000. Alright, I promise you with how much I'm about to do, it could come close to not enough, depending on the day. Alright, now, I already got my rig set up. If I were to change it, then all this goes right back into here. So, consumables. Alright, you can see here, I got plenty of aid all over this place. So, because I have actually almost as many advanced health aid kits as small ones, bro, I'm gonna take like 5 of these. Take like 3 of these. 5 of those, yeah. Because I promise you, I'm gonna find plenty of other health aid items down there. Now this guy, this is in case you come across whether it's a tank or a mech, one of those big guys who stomps around and they fight each other. Sometimes the mechs and tanks, they have a special box that you can't penetrate without a drill. So I'm going to grab 2 of these guys. I'll go with 3 this time. Why not? Just in case. Alright? This will make it so that depending on how big the mech is, or the tank, it'll be either 10 seconds and I'll get through and I'll get something small, or it'll be 1 whole minute. If it's 1 minute, it's going to be something really valuable. It's going to be worth at least 625,000 when you go and sell it to the vendors here. Alright? So, I got pretty much everything I want. There's no need for me really to bring any of this stuff. I'm going to want to bring at least 1 large item back. So, I'm not going to bring any of this because I'm pretty well experienced. Alright, now, going into my Scorched Enclave. Y'all ready? Let's get rolling. Now, I could do a shorter timer if I wanted to, but anticipation, man. Here we go, the loadout. Now, these loads, this used to take so much longer. Look at this. It took what, 10, 15 seconds? It's already going good. Now, yes, I am low spec. However, I'm doing okay considering how low spec and the fact that I am recording at the same time. Okay, I can't hack this radar. I am honestly not sure what hacking the radar does yet. I'll have to look it up later. Look at that. Well, they said that this function is supposed to be more accurate, but I've been struggling with it. Hey.
Brought enough ammo to drop all
I'm just gonna go around you guys. Go! Run! Okay, of course. Well, he noticed me, but he decided not to attack. He must have a mission. Whoa! Oh, oh, oh! Hey, go F yourself, bro. Oh, he swung at me once, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, I'm gonna switch ammo types. That way I just have my surplus ready. Whoa. Whoa, nope. You don't. Take all your stuff now, buddy. Thank you. What do you got? Yeah. This is honestly the least valuable thing here. Whoa. Whoa. Now, when you hear the guy speak like that, that usually means you got somebody looking at you. They might not perceive you as a threat, but ooh, jerk cans. But that just means that they're considering whether or not they should shoot you. Whoa. Whoa. Oh boy. I'm gonna run. Just gonna go over here, nothing crazy. Ooh, there's stuff up here. There's a little glitch there. Okay, again, this is more for like creating stuff, but this is just, yeah, good for trading my butt. It's really low quality. Ooh, weapon mods. Again, this is all stuff. I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. But the more I have, the more I can sell. Explosives. Large, ooh, okay, yep. I'm gonna drop this and pick up the lockbox. That's worth 11,000. Jerry can is worth about 9,000 and change. I do like that they added this function, so I can look over whichever shoulder I want. Ooh, what are you looking at? What? What do you want? Who are you? You're open. Stop looking at me! I don't want to fight you. I'm trying to save my ammo, bro. Oh, okay, there comes some cyborgs. See you later. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's a sniper too. Man, he didn't even bother. Oh! He was gonna shoot me. See him look right at me? Woo! No thank you. Oh, here's some more stuff. I already have all these, but... well, except for this. That's all very valuable stuff. There's another explosive. Oh no. What's that? Hey! Oh, no! Ugh. That took a lot of health. What's your problem? Shitting me for no reason? Ooh. More you're open. Ooh, I need these. Oh, I need these! I'll show you why later. I can't pick that up. I don't have the right, you know, pack for it. Another gun I can't pick up. Yeah, I can't pick up any guns with my current pack, which is kind of funny because it's the heaviest pack there is. Just gonna take everything. I'm gonna carry as much crap as I can. See, these are worth quite a bit. These are worth okay amount, but not much. I'm really looking for like some good haul stuff. It's a lot of, ooh, that's a Eurasian guy, right? No, Eurasian, my bad. These guys are scary. You can't really see him super, oh, he's seeing me. Oh! Want a goose? That wasn't very much for that hole. Go down here, not trusting the way things sound. I'm surprised he isn't looking at me. Okay, well, I'm gonna look inside here while I wait. This is more like creation stuff. Oh, oh no, who's shooting me? You weren't looking at me. Oh, you're a different guy. Oh, you must have moved over there. It's gracious. You guys are all kinds of excited for me today. Where'd your stuff go? You know what? While I'm over here, see this guy right here? In the middle of this little valley? Boom. He's got a door I can open. See, boom. It changes a little bit every single time. Not all that much. I've barely used every single one of these symbols more than a couple times. Oh, bro. You okay? Dude, yeah, get out of here. Save your butt. Just don't get shot on the way out. That way I don't feel bad. Close that door. More weapon mods. Very nice. Okay. Mediocre. Never mind. Not nice. But you see, this is a nice place. There's a certain backpack you can jump in with. It'll hold... Shoot, how many? See this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll hold like 8 or 9 total of these large items. So you could carry 9 in waters with you, or you could carry 9 lock boxes, or 9 explosives, or a combination of all of them, with just the center being for capacity of like smaller things. So that's really nice.
Watch those firing arcs.
Who's looking at us? That's one of those things he says when somebody's looking at you, so they might have caught a brief glimpse of me. There's a fight over there. Whoop. A lot of your opens today. I'm just gonna watch him for a minute. Where you going, bro? Who are you fighting? Oh, is that a cyborg? Yep, those are cyborgs. That's why he's shooting. Oh, I hate those ones right there. You see that?
Carry on.
Scary sons of guns. Like the standing ones, they're not as scary as the ones that are running hands and feet. That's nuts. They catch up to you so fast. Oh, we got more that are sprinting this way. Goodness gracious. I haven't even seen any tanks yet. Probably because they're all over here, but let's take a look. Whoa, what's up, bro? Oh, come on. Why'd you have to look? If you didn't look at me, I wouldn't shoot you. You're just like, well, I guess you look like an enemy. No, bro, you're just getting ready to shoot. Oh, no. Oh, you see that guy? Whoa, he just dropped a bunch of these guys. But the ones that are running without guns, it's the Eurasian drones. I'm gonna switch, use some of my cheaper med stuff. Yeah, see, that's what that plane dropped. These cyborgs. Yeah, it's supposed to be more accurate, but it's not working that good. But yeah, they run and they're creepy and you can take their heads. And you sell their heads, you don't really get anything out of them. Not yet, besides, you know, money. Yeah, there's not many tanks this round. I don't know if I'll be able to collect a corpse tank control panel. I haven't found any brawlers yet either. They might all be over there though. But that's what it sounds like. Yeah, let's go check it out.
We're on the clock, people. Kill them quick.
Getting stuck. That's one of the few things I dislike. It's really easy to get stuck on some of the terrain around here. Like that. You can't even see where some of the terrain begins and ends. As if, you know, a person would just step over it or onto it. I digress. I know the generator does something, but I'm not sure yet what yet. Ooh, food item, sell item, ammo. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh, oh, you're close. There is nothing for me to grab, unless... Nope, just another box. There's another large item you can pick up called a gotcha box, or gacha, I'm not sure. But it contains various weapons and ammunition, like a combination of valuable things. They're really nice to find.
Watch those firing arcs.
He's just chilling,
Keep it focused.
taking a break. In the middle of a battlefield, sir? I don't think so. What you get? Who saw that? Okay, nobody. Get. Ooh, ooh, other stuff on the way. Okay. Oh. What is that? What? 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 Get off me! What are you doing? That's a first. What? What was that? That's never happened to me before. They've never done that. That must be new. Yeah, I had almost full health. Why? Whatever. But hey, that's me getting absolutely beat up out of nowhere for no reason. Thankfully, I can go right back in and grab all my stuff that I loaded in with and get out. So I'm gonna do that. And look, you see, look at his hair. It changed. It was all short and cut and stuff, and now it's all poofy. Like, whoa, man. Dude. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even get enough to level up anything. Either way, I'm gonna go in just with my surplus stuff now. I'm gonna take less than I normally do. And I'm just gonna get in, get out. That's what I'm gonna do this time, because I don't like leaving my stuff. Makes me all sad and stuff, and things and whatnot. Now, I'm pretty sure you don't get everything you were carrying as loot, if I'm correct.
Don't lose track out here.
However,
It's easy to get lost.
that's not the most important part to me. I just want to get my materials and get out, like my guns. Even though I went in there with a surplus shotgun, I just want my AK. Unless I have to find stuff that I've dropped, or rather buy stuff that I could just load in, load out with, the better. Now, I rarely just run gung-ho like this, but it's helpful. At least when you're trying just to get your stuff.
Brought enough ammo to drown on rags.
Every once in a while, he just has some stuff. Whoa, they're almost privy to me. Grab things, get out. Here it is. This is my pack. Yay, I found it. Now I'm just gonna go. You were the one taking pot shots at me. The update said they weren't gonna take pot shots anymore, but obviously that's not quite accurate.
Let's work on it.
You. Yeah, take him out, bro. Yeah, that's you're open exo. He's basically a small mech. Almost looked at. I do dig the music. It's like lo-fi techno. Right. Boom. Getting out of here. See you later, alligators. Take this while I go. I'm not even gonna look at it all. It'll tell me afterwards. Whoa! Bye-bye. Oh, balloons.
Watch those firing arcs.
Whatever.
Keep it focused.
Oh, oh, I'm drawing attention. Time to leave. Yay! Now I got all the things I loaded in with the first time.
Day of close calls.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, I got almost no experience. Well, that's that. That's me getting my butt kicked by the Forever Winter. Yay. All the stuff I loaded in. See you later. Go to my stash. Peace out, bros.